store had a total of 480 blue, black and white shirts. 1/4 of the shirts were black and the rest were blue and white. After half of the black shirts and some white shirts were sold, the number of black shirts left was the same as the number of blue shirts. Blah blah blah, what fraction of the shirts were white at first? Given that a total of 198 shirts were sold, how many white shirts were left? Okay, it's a little bit complicated, but don't worry, as per normal, we're just going to draw the model and going to see how it goes. Okay, so the first model we're going to draw is going to be a rough one, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see, 1/4, right? So I'm going to split it into 4 portions. And then these are the black ones. Okay, the rest are what? Blue and white. Okay, so this can be should be quite simple. Then they said that after half of the black shirts were sold, and then some of the white shirts were sold. See, which means that this one is gone, right? Okay. Then the white shirt, I'm going to extend this out. I'm going to draw another model over here. Okay, let's say I have no idea at all how many white shirts and how many blue shirts are there. I have no idea. I'm just going to draw maybe something along the lines of this. Okay, I'm going to call this white. And I'm going to call this blue. Okay, because this is a rough model, so it doesn't really matter the proportion at this point in time. Okay, so they say that half of the black shirts were sold and then some of the white shirts were sold. Okay, maybe some sold. Okay, so I'm going to put SOLD over here and SOLD over here. Then they said the number of black shirts left, which is this, was the same number of the blue shirts. So this will be the same as this. Okay, so in this case, right, it is actually a little bit difficult to figure out how is it like altogether. We have no idea because the proportions are actually all wrong. So what can we do when the proportions are wrong when you draw the model? The model will still help because it helps you to visualize the question. It's perfectly fine. The next step you have to do is to find the exact numbers from the information that they have given you in the question. Okay, let's just find the exact number first. So they told us that 1/4 of the shirts were black, right? Okay, so I'm going to find how many black shirts are there. So I'm going to put number of black shirts will be what? 1/4, they say of, right? Remember I told you previously, of means multiply of the shirts. The shirts means what? This one, 480. Okay, so 1/4 of the 480. So 1/4 multiplied by 480. So if you're going to do the calculation, it will just be 480 divided over 4, and this will actually be 120. So there are 120 black shirts over here. So I'm going to put 120. Okay. Then it said that half of the black shirts were sold. Half is what? Half of this. So I'm going to put number of black shirts sold. So what would this be? Half of means multiply of black shirts. Black shirts will be 120. So it's half times 120. And this will give us 120 divided by 2, and this will give us 60. Which means that this one is 60 and this one is 60. Okay, do you see? Roughly this is the proportion. Now, then they told us that, okay, I'm going to ignore the white shirts first. They said the number of black shirts left was the same as the number of blue shirts. Do you see that I sold 60 out of 120 black, so I have 60 black shirts left, and they said that this is the same number as the number of blue shirts. Which means, so what does this mean? It means that blue, there's 60. Okay? So if total there's 480, okay, and the 480, right, there are 120 black, okay, and then 60 blue. So we can find the white color, right? So the white color will just be 480 minus 120 minus 60. So I'm just going to put number of white shirts. Okay, sorry, you cannot see, right? Okay, so need a little bit of space. So number of white shirts, that will be 480 minus the black, which is 120, okay, and minus the blue, which is this. Okay, so this will be 480 minus 180. They will give us 300. So we know that there are 300 white shirts altogether. So which means that this entire thing is 300. Okay, so to realize that as we are drawing the rough model, right, the proportion is wrong already. Because this is 300, this is 60, but this one is also 60, but it's 60 different size. So how? No, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Your model is supposed to help you to visualize. It's not supposed to be exact proportion. I mean, it would be great if it's exact proportion, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay, now, with all this information, right, so you noticed that I didn't bother trying to answer the question yet. Okay, I won't do it. I will get all the information that I can. Okay, and it won't take too long either. Because with all this information, you can just directly answer the question. Now let's say A. What fraction of the shirts were white at first? Easy, right? because we know that we have 300 white shirts and total is 480. So isn't it just 300 over 480? So isn't this a lot simpler? Rather than you try to do without a model, then you don't know what you're trying to do, blah blah blah, then you get some weird answers, and then when you try to go back and check your answer, you can't because you have no idea what you're doing without a model. Okay, so now that we get this, 0, 0 we can cancel, right? So it'll be 30 over 48. Okay, so if you have no idea how to simplify, just divide by all the prime numbers, which will be 2, 3, 5, 7, blah blah blah. Okay, so I divide by 2 first. So 30 divided by 2, that will be 15. Okay, 48 divided by 2 will be 24. Can you divide? Yes, you can. You divide by 3. So divide by 3, divide by 3. So 15 divided by 3 will be 5, 24 divided by 3 will be 8. Okay, cannot simplify any further. Okay, this is the end already. So there we go. That's the answer. You see, even without even trying to answer the question, with all the information, I can immediately answer the question, and I am definitely 100% sure it is correct. Okay, so don't need to be impatient. Now, next part B. They said that given a total of 198 shirts were sold. Okay, wait, we know that out of the 198 shirts, right, 60 belongs to the black one. Because we calculated it, right? Because they said that half of the black shirts were sold. And we calculated half of the black shirt is 60, remember? So we know that out of this 198, right, we have 60 black, and they're definitely going to ask us how many white. See, I knew it. So they say how many white shirts were left. So before we can figure out how many white shirts were left, we have to figure out how many white shirts were sold. Since they said that total 198 shirts were sold, we take 198 minus 60 to find out how many white shirts were sold. So over here for B, I'm going to write number of white shirts sold. Okay, it will be 198 minus 60, therefore giving us 138. So we know that 138 white shirts were sold, and we know that how many white shirts were there altogether? There, 300, right? So 300 shirts, 300 white shirts were there altogether, and then 138 were sold. So we just take 300 minus 138, and we will get number of white shirts left. So over here, we're going to go ahead, right? Number of white shirts left. Okay, sorry, arrow, not equal sign. Okay, there will be 300 minus 138, that will give us 162. Okay, yeah, 162. Done. This is actually done. This is the answer. Okay, so what is the final thing I'm going to tell you all? Always remember to draw the model, to visualize how it's supposed to be, and do not try to save those time by not writing the statement. The statement are your guiding posts. Imagine I do not write the statement. Look, you're just looking at the working, right? What if in the end you realize that your answer is wrong, or you realize that, oh no, my answer don't make sense at all, then you try to go back. While you are in the examination setting, right, you will not be that calm. You know, you will not be able to relax sufficiently to slowly trace back. Okay, so all these are what you call the guiding posts. Okay, and the guiding post will help you to recheck your answer over and over again, which is why no matter what, right, I'll try my best to write as many guiding posts as I can. This is actually what they taught me in my primary school, Poiching Primary School, fantastic school. Okay, so these are all great ways, and if your teacher have not taught you to do this, please, it's a very it's a worthwhile endeavor to write this, and it's not gonna cost you a lot of time. At most, what, maybe 5 seconds, that's all, doesn't matter. Alright, done.